Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and to this video. Today we will be painting a landscape, a foggy landscape, and I will be using this Centenaire watercolor paper. It is 300 GSM on 140 pounds, 18 by 26 centimeters, that's 7 by 10 and a quarter of an inch. It is 100% cotton cold press watercolor paper. This paper is a paper that I do get from a local supplier, so maybe it's not available everywhere. So any paper you have will definitely do here. If you have a cotton, if you have a cellulose watercolor paper, that will be fine. Also, I will be using my watercolors and few watercolors from Etchr, and mostly this larger round brush and some detail brush, but that's something you will be seeing later on. And first I'm starting with ultramarine. I've added a little bit of the ultramarine on the top. Yes, I forgot to say that I did prevent the paper because I do want the soft edges, soft transitions here, so I did prevent the entire paper. Added a little bit of the ultramarine in the upper part and lower part, middle part, then added just a little bit yellow in between those upper blue parts, and then some pink color which I have mixed from Pretty Pink from Etchr palette, and a little bit of ultramarine and also a little bit of dark brown to get this. I guess this is not very vibrant, but a little bit more vintagey, a little bit more toned down pink. So I did add a little bit of violet to my ultramarine to get this beautiful color that will be looking like it is a little bit further in the distance, and also to create that foggy feel, morning foggy feel. And now I'm just tapping in with the tip of my brush some bushes and trees that are a little bit further away out of our focus, and that color, and will just give that notion that it is a little bit further away. Now with the pink, some clouds, the paper is still wet, so the colors are still blending and bleeding one into each other. There are definitely no harsh edges, and I do not even want harsh edges in my sky. I do want the sky to be quite soft. And now with this smaller round brush, I'm just picking up the paint here and there. Since it's still wet, it's going up, and just creating those wider parts, the parts that are gonna create even more mystical look. And I left it to dry completely, and afterwards prevented the lower part, just the part beneath that horizon line, beneath the trees, and again mixed in some violet, Pretty Pink, and also added darker brown to my colors to mix, but this time I did use a little bit more of the violet, and to create again that mystical feel, to add a little bit more of the pigment in the lower part. And now with this detail brush I'm painting in the trees, and I do not want the bleeds beneath that horizon line, so I'm just smudging it and picking it up with my towel, adding some of the even more tree branches with my detail brush. This is a detail brush from Lebenzon paintbrushes. I do love that brush. And now I have picked up this flat brush that is very stiff, quite stiff bristles, and I did not wet it, just using it dry and picking up the paint from my palette, tapping in to create the foliage on my trees. And also for one and the other one also, I do want that tree to have a rounder shape, so I'm just shaping up the foliage. And of course, if you can paint any tree shape that you like, that would be fine. Now with this round brush, adding some bushes here and there beneath those trees, and then smudging the top again with this flat brush. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the details here and there. I decided also to add a couple of more of the bushes on the left side. Again, very light, because I do want them to look that they're further away, maybe hidden somewhat in that fog. I decided to do also a couple of birds that will be flying over just on the left side, opposite side of my trees, to make that composition a little bit nicer and a little bit more interesting, to have this nice focus point. And I have added quite a number of those birds and paint them with the tip of my brush. With that, I'll be finishing off this painting. Quite light, simple painting. If you do want to use a little bit more saturated, darker colors, that is something that you can definitely do. If you do like this video, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That really mean a lot to me. Maybe consider joining my channel. You know, that's the join next to the subscribe. And guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!